think it's safe to say they are having a good time. And a short while ago, I spoke to the Lathams lead singer Alex Moore and lead guitar Scott Conception to ask them what it was like.
I've been trying to think of the words over the weekend, but it's you can't really put it into words. It's just like a lifeline for us. It's just amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's just better than we could have imagined.
Why was it better than you would have imagined?
Just because there was no kind of nervousness or no one was kind of apprehensive. Everybody was kind of sensible with it, but we was just having such a good time. It felt normal for the first time in a year, basically. So it was just, like I say, a lifeline. It was amazing.
Scott, what kind of reaction did you get from the crowd?
Amazing, really. Everyone, the spirits were just dead high. Everyone was just buzzing to be there, I think. So it really helped the nerves as well. I think there was no nerve just because we knew everyone was just so happy to be at a gig again.
You know, if I'm watching maybe a TV show or an old concert and I look at people, then I always get nervous. I think, oh my gosh, there's no social distancing, there's no masks. Scott, how weird was it seeing people crammed together in a way you hadn't seen for such a long time?
It was a bit weird at first, but it just seemed quite natural again, to be honest. So it's the way things should be, I think.
And you were doing this in the name of science, Alex, isn't it? You're hoping to get the results from that mini gig and to hopefully use it to allow other areas of hospitality to open up.
Yeah, well, I mean, we was doing it because it's a living in it, but yeah, it'll be a good experiment. Good to see what kind of happens afterwards. Like, everybody did a test beforehand and everybody was safe. Everybody was just living normally. So hopefully it turns out well. I have high hopes.
Because Scott, there have been some people who have said that maybe it's a little bit too soon to start testing this out. Maybe it was irresponsible. What do you say to that?
No, I thought it was all right, mate, to be honest. I think it was done very well. Everyone had the tests. I think everyone had to have multiple tests leading up to it, and then you have to have a test a few days after as well. So I think it was done very well, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
How hard has it been, the fact you hadn't been able to perform?
Yeah, that was quite crushing for a long time. But I feel like we was all in the same boat, and it just gave us time to make the shows. When we do come back and things get back to normal, we can make the shows better than they ever would have been if we hadn't took that time to kind of reflect. So it's kind of a silver lining, really.
Are you making any plans then as to maybe getting back to performing? Are you hoping maybe we'll be able to do that?
Most definitely. I mean, we'll see how the little experiment goes. Just kind of be sensible and be wary and just carry on kind of finding ways to get back to normality in the most safest way possible. But at the same time, keeping in mind people's thoughts and feelings, because the feeling and the atmosphere on Sunday, it was like nothing else. It was like a culmination of a full year's worth of emotion. So I think it does need to start being more of a priority, finding better ways to get back to normality.
Well, here's hoping that indeed what you guys did on Sunday will hopefully make the way and lead the way for things to open up back in the summer. Really good talking to you, Alex and Scott. Thank you.
Thank you very much for having us.
Yeah, thank you very much.